Myanmar certainly embraced technology, and there will be many thousands of people involved in this extravaganza of entertainment. A really impressive performance all round by the people who are very proud to be representing their host nation here. Countdown complete, the fireworks over the stadium, and the excitement builds again in this extraordinary atmosphere at the Wuna Thepti Stadium in Naypyidaw. Emblem, of course, the Southeast Asian Games, and of course Myanmar as well, lit up in flame. And another indication of how extraordinary it is to welcome this fabulous country back into the Southeast Asian Games as a host nation. It takes a huge amount of commitment, dedication, and of course what we see before us is a hugely colourful display of that ambition to be a great host. If we go back to 1961, Yangon, or Rangoon as it was known in those days, hosted the second Siak Games, and in fact Burma, as Myanmar was known in those days, won the overall championship. 35 gold medals they picked up in 1961. They also won in 1969. They've not hosted it since those days. So this is a remarkable and truly fabulous feeling for the crowd here.
We'll now perform the program Sound O Tingla Sai Mingla, played by Myanmar Royal Auspicious Orchestra, traditional harp and xylophone. Myanmar traditional harp has been introduced since Bagan period in 11th century AD, Myanmar Royal Orchestra in Pinya period 14th century AD, and xylophone in Inwa period 15th century AD. In this program, there are 5 traditional Myanmar orchestras, 40 Myanmar harps, and 7 Myanmar xylophones. These instruments will be used harmoniously to create a pleasant and pleasing sound of Myanmar tradition. This type of musical arrangement is primarily used in auspicious occasions. This 27 Sea Game opening ceremony calls for a grand and victorious tune such as this. Thus, now we are going to present this beautiful Myanmar melody performed by the combination of the 3 unique royal musical instruments, Myanmar orchestra, Myanmar harp, and Myanmar xylophone. Please enjoy the beautiful Myanmar music. Thank you.
Myanmar, very well known obviously for its cultural traditions going back now over 1,000 years. Traditional harp and xylophone we'll hear. Of course, during that time the Theravada Buddhism was the predominant religion and has been ever since. Let's enjoy the music. This particular royal orchestra was introduced in the Pinya period in the 14th century. Then the xylophone was introduced together with the traditional harp, which is a lot earlier, in fact, in the Bagan period in the 11th century. And then in the Inwa period of 15th century, more instruments were added. Here in this performance there are 46 Myanmar harps, 7 Myanmar xylophones. There are 5 traditional Myanmar orchestras altogether. Good rhythm and certainly pleasing to all of us. This kind of occasion only used during auspicious times.